Good morning, everybody. How is everyone? Happy Monday. We've made it through another weekend. We are back. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. We had some gorgeous weather to be outside. So for those of you who are new and never been to one of my exercise classes before, my name is Maddie. I am the occupational therapist at Elite Therapy Solutions. I currently work at the Westchester as well as the Coatesville clinics, and we also do home visits. So for any of your PT and OT needs, feel free to give us a call. I always leave our phone number at the ends of these videos. So if you're wondering where you can find that number at the end of the video, it will be there. As with any exercise program, these lights are going to be the death of me. If at any point during your workout you begin to feel faint, dizzy, or have any physical discomfort, please stop immediately and consult with a medical professional. So welcome to Monday morning's exercise class. I'm definitely happy to be back for another week. These lights will go on and off the entire time, so I apologize in advance. Unless I'm doing jumping jacks, they seem to just shut off if I'm not doing enough movement, even if it's with the legs. So. All right, so Monday morning is leg day. Wednesdays we do arms, and then Fridays we do balance and core. So welcome to leg day. All right, guys, I do have my music going. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it. I turned it down just so I could do the intro with you guys, but I will turn it back up. We are going to be starting with our warm-up exercises. So get ready here. All right, we're gonna take our left arm. We're gonna reach it across our body. Stretch out that arm. Even though we're working on legs today, it's important to stretch out the whole body. I hope you guys got out this weekend. It was just so lovely to be outside. We opened the windows in my house, got some fresh air. Go ahead and switch arms for me. Stretch that right arm across that body. My roommates have dogs, so the dogs were playing in the leaves out back. It was pretty cute. All right, let's hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop that arm down. We're gonna stretch out those tricep muscles. So go ahead and take that left arm, reach above your head if you're able to. If you're not able to, bring it in front of you. Stretch it out like this. All right. We're gonna hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch arms for me. Stretch out that right tricep. Good. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop those arms down. Let's stretch that neck out a little bit. Take that right ear, put it down towards that right shoulder. Give the left side of that neck a good stretch. Good, let's hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch sides, bring that left ear down towards that left shoulder. Stretch out the right side of that neck. I apologize for the lights. Not a whole lot I can do these days. Good. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and give me some neck circles. You can go in either direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. Just loosening up those joints. Good. One more in that direction. Switch ways. Go the opposite direction. Good. 2 more in this direction. Don't make yourself dizzy. Good. We're going to bring that chin down towards our chest. Roll those shoulders forward. You should feel a stretch across the top of that back. We're going to hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and roll those shoulders back, open that chest up, tilt your chin towards the ceiling, give that back a good stretch, that chest should be open. We're gonna hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come back to center here. All right, let's stretch out that side. Take that right arm, raise it up over that head. Stretch out that right side. Good. We're gonna hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch arms. Left arm comes up over the head. Good. Hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do some leg stuff because we're going to be working on our legs today. Take that right leg, stick it out in front of you as far as you can. Heel should be on the ground. Toes should be pointed up towards the ceiling. Reach for those toes. If you can't reach the toes, at least reach as far as you can. You should feel a nice stretch in that hamstring in the back there. Good. Hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch legs. Stick that left leg out. Heel should be on the ground. Toes up towards the ceiling. Reach for those left toes. Good. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and sit on up. Let's do some heel toe raises. So you're gonna lift the heels, lift the toes, lift the heels. We're just loosening up those joints, getting the blood flowing. Good. All right, let's take that right foot. Give me some foot circles. Do as many as you can. Let's go in the opposite direction. It's a little bit harder for me. Good. We're gonna switch feet. Do some ankle circles on that side. Just getting those joints loosened up. Good. Go the opposite direction. All right. I think we're ready to start. You guys feeling warmed up? All right. Scooch to the edge of your chair if you aren't already. All right, we're gonna start with our seated hip abductions. This is kind of like swinging a door open. So let's start with the right leg. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna swing that hip out as far as you can, come back to middle. You should just be moving that hip and the leg. The only thing that should be moving, we're not turning our body with it. So we're staying centered here, sitting up nice and tall, swinging that leg out. All right, let's do 10 seated hip abduction. Abduction means moving away from the body. All right, we're gonna do 10 of those on the right, then we'll do the left. Here we go. Swing it out as far as you can, back to middle. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there. Do as many as you can. If you can't get to 10, get to 5, get to 8, whatever you're comfortable with. Good. This is 8, 9, 10. Good job. We're going to switch legs. We're going to move over to the left. If this is too easy for you, stick that leg out straight, hold it up, and swing it out. Okay? That'll give you a little bit of a harder workout. All right. Left leg 10 times. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're sitting up nice and straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, 10. Good job. All right, we're moving into our next exercise. We're gonna do our calf raises. With these, we're keeping those feet flat on the floor, Keeping the toes on the ground, we're raising the heels up off the ground. When the heels come up off the ground, we squeeze those calf muscles, release and lower the heels. So you're coming up on the toes and squeezing those calves, then lowering them. All right, guys, we're gonna do 10 calf raises. These are slow, don't speed through them. Do as many as you can. Here we go. Up and squeeze, release and lower. That's 1, 2, 3. Really squeeze those calf muscles at the top before you lower back down. 5, 6. You guys are over the halfway mark. 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. Good job. All right. My nose is already starting to run. For those of you who are new, my nose runs when I work out. So, all right. The next one you're not going to be able to see, we're going to do our glute squeezes. This is where we are tightening those glute muscles. What I mean by your glute is your buttocks, your tush. We're squeezing those muscles really tight, releasing. Squeeze really tight and hold for a second and releasing. We're going to do 10 glute squeezes. Again, you're not really going to see these, but you should be feeling it. All right, guys, 10 glute squeezes. Here we go. Squeeze, release. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. 10, good job. All right, go ahead and sit back in that chair. When you sit back, you should still have a nice straight back. Hello, thank you. Nice straight back, shoulders are back. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna do our knee extension. So we're just gonna start with the right leg first. We are extending that knee as far as we can before we come back down. All right, when you extend that knee, toes should be pointed up towards the ceiling. Don't let that foot drop down. Keep it up. All right, 10 knee extensions on the right first, then we'll move to the left. Here we go. Come all the way back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it up. 6, 7, 8, fully extend that knee. 9, last one. 10, good job. We're switching legs. 10 on the left. Oh, my knees are cracking. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, get to as many as you can. 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. 10, good job. All right, come to that edge of the chair if you scoot back. All right, our next one is gonna be resistive hip abduction. So remember, we said abduction means moving away from the body. So that would mean our hips are coming out away from the body, but we're going to resist that. So we're gonna place the palms of our hands on the outside of our thighs. Our hips and our legs are going to try an abduct. Abduction, which means moving away from the body. Abduction. All right, so palms on the thighs, side of the thighs. You're pushing out with your legs. Your hands are going to be resisting that movement. So you need to push in with those hands, push out with those legs. All right, guys, we're only gonna do 8 of these. Get to as many as you can. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be an arm workout as well as a leg one. 6, 7, one more. 8, good job. Take the palms, put them on the inside of those thighs. We're doing the opposite movement. So we're doing resistive hip adduction, which means moving towards the body. So we're going to squeeze in with those thighs, push out with those hands. So it should look like this. I'm pushing in with those legs, pushing out with those arms. All right, guys, let's do 8 resistive hip adduction. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Good job, guys. All right, last exercise in this set, then we're gonna take a 1-minute break, move on to this next set. All right, we're gonna do our high knee marches. So we're sitting up nice and straight, shoulders are back, legs are on. All right, feet should be flat on the floor. We are raising those knees up as high as we can. We're not slouching down to raise those knees. Sitting up nice and tall. High knee marches, we're gonna do 10 each leg. I'm just gonna count after we raise the left leg because I'm gonna start with my right. Here we go, guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep it up, 7, 8, 9, one more each leg, 10, good job. Take a 1-minute break. Please get some water, stay hydrated during these exercises, that's extremely important. If you're like me, I'm gonna blow my nose. All right. You guys get the opportunity to try and get outside today, get some fresh air. It's gonna be gorgeous out. I heard a high of 77. Feels like spring, not so much like fall. I mean, it's almost getting to be winter, but my goodness, in November, crazy stuff. All right, folks, we're gonna get into our next set. So it's all those 7 exercises that we just did. We're doing them again. So we're gonna start back at the top, which was our seated hip abduction. Remember, these are like the doors that are swinging open. So we're gonna do 10 on the right, then we'll switch and do 10 on the left. Remember, the only thing that's moving is that hip and that leg. We're staying straight, our backs are nice and straight. The only things moving are hip and leg. All right, guys, 10 on the right side. Here we go. 1, make sure you bring that leg out as far as you can. 2, 3, 4. And remember, if this is too easy for you, you can always stick that leg out straight, swing it this way. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, your foot should be touching the ground over here. 10, good job. We're switching legs, going over to the left leg. 10 more, here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, 10, good job. All right, we're moving into our calf raises. Remember with these, knees are at a 90-degree angle, feet are flat on the floor. We're coming up on those toes, raising those heels off the ground, squeezing those calf muscles at the top, releasing and lowering the heels. We're gonna do 10 of these. Remember to squeeze at the top. Here we go. Squeeze, release, and lower. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, 10, good job guys. All right, next one is the one that you're not gonna see. We're moving into our glute squeezes. So remember, we're squeezing those tush muscles, releasing. Squeeze and hold for about about a second. Please don't squeeze and hold for a minute. Just a second before we release. All right, 10 glute squeezes, here we go. Squeeze, release, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, make sure you're squeezing, 5, 6, 7, squeeze, 8, 9, 1 more, give me a good squeeze, release, good job, that was 10. All right, we're gonna scooch back in our chair. Remember, feet are flat on the floor. We're gonna do our knee extension, so 10 on the right, then we'll do 10 on the left. So remember, we're keeping those toes up, not letting that foot drop down, coming all the way back down to the floor. All right, 10 on the right, here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, do as many as you can, 7, 8, 9, we got 1 more, 10, good job, moving over to the left leg, 10 more, sit up nice and tall, 1, 2, 3, 4, good job guys, keep it up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, good job. Scoot forward to the edge of that chair. We're gonna do our resistive hip abduction. Remember, abduction means going away from the body. So our palms come to the outside of our thighs. We're squeezing those legs outward. Our hands are trying to resist that. Your legs should be doing more of the work than your arms, but your arms do need to push a little bit to keep them from moving out. It's a small movement, but it does wonders. All right, guys, 8 of these. We're only doing 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8, good job. We're moving those palms to the inside of the thighs. We're doing 8 resistive hip adduction. So you're resisting those knees from coming together. Use those hands to push your knees out. Your knees are gonna try and squeeze in. All right, 8 of these, here we go. That's 1. You should squeeze and hold for a second. 2, 3, 4, halfway there. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. We're only doing 8. Good job, guys. All right, last exercise in this set, we're gonna do our high knee marches. Remember, we're sitting up nice and tall. We're raising those knees up as high as we can, keeping that foot flexed. Don't let that foot drop down. Keep it up. All right, guys, 10 high knee marches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good job, guys. Take a 1-minute break, then we'll do one more set. You guys are doing great. Get a sip of water. Make sure you stay hydrated. Blow your nose if you're like me. Don't inhale your water. You guys are doing great. Oh, I really inhaled that water. My goodness. All right, guys. Got about 10 more seconds. Then we're going to get into our next set. So remember, our first exercise is going to be those seated hip abductions, like we're swinging that door open. Okay. So we're going to swing the door open as wide as we can. We're going to do the right leg first. Then we'll move over to the left leg. All right, guys. One more set, and then we'll do our cool downs. All right. 10 on the right leg. Here we go. That's 1. The only thing that should be moving is that hip and leg. 2. Swing it out. Bring it back in. 3. 4. 5. 6. Do as many as you can. 7. 8. 9, one more. 10, good job, guys. We're moving over to the left leg. 10 more, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep it up. 7, 3 more. 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more. 10, good job, shake it out. All right, Our next exercise is going to be those calf raises. Remember, our knees are at a nice 90-degree angle. We're gonna come up on those toes, squeeze those calf muscles at the top, release and lower the heels. We're gonna do 10 calf raises, both feet at the same time. Here we go, come up on those toes, squeeze those calf muscles, release and lower. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10, good job. All right, we're moving into our glute squeezes. Remember, you're not gonna be able to see anything with these, but we're squeezing those glute muscles, holding for a second, releasing. We're gonna do 10 of these. If you need to follow along, watch my hands because I squeeze when I squeeze and I release when I release. All right, guys, 10 glute squeezes, here we go. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, 10, good job. All right, you can scooch back in that chair, although sit up straight, keep that back nice and straight, shoulders are back. We're doing our knee extensions. So we're starting on the right leg, extending that knee as far as we can. Toes are up towards the ceiling. Don't let that foot drop down. Coming back to the starting position. We're gonna do 10 on the right, and we'll do 10 on the left. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, do as many as you can, 5, you can only get to 8, that's okay, 6, or if you can only get to 5, that's okay too, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, 10, good job, we're switching legs. 10 more knee extensions, here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep it up, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, 10, good job. We're scooching to the edge of that chair. All right, we are going to do our resistive hip abduction. Remember, abduction means moving away from the body. So palms come to the outside of our thighs. Our knees are going to try and push out. Our hands are going to try and push in. It's an opposing force. All right, we're only going to do 8 of these. The hands are on the outside of our thighs. Here we go. That's 1. Squeeze and hold. 2, 3, 4, halfway there. 5, 6, 7, 1 more. 8, good job. Shake out those wrists. We're gonna move to resistive hip adduction. Remember, adduction means coming towards the body. So our palms go to our inner thighs. We're gonna try and squeeze those knees together. Our hands are gonna try and push those knees out. We're gonna do 8 resistive hip adduction. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway there. 5, 6, 7, we got 1 more. 8, good job, guys. All right, we got 1 more exercise, and we're gonna take a break. All right, we're doing our high knee marches. Remember, we're sitting with our back straight, shoulders are back, sitting up nice and tall. We're doing 10 high knee marches. We're raising that knee up as high as we can. You can lean back a little bit, just keep that back straight. Keeping that foot flexed, don't let it drop down. 10 high knee marches. Here we go, guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more each leg, 10, good job, shake it out, take a minute break, and then we're gonna start with our cool down. Get some water, important to stay hydrated. Guys did great today. Blow your nose if you're like me, just maybe off camera. All right. I hope everybody is gonna sit outside for a little bit today or get some fresh air. I know I'm trying to convince my grandmother to get outside a little bit more while it stays nice. Once it's colder, you can stay in, but get outside while it's beautiful weather outside. Excuse me after I drink all that water, get the burps. All right, guys, we are going to start with our cool down exercises. So remember, we're stretching out the entire body because we moved a lot of the body. So let's take that left arm, reach it across, give that arm a good stretch. Good, we're gonna hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch arms. Bring that right arm across. And we're gonna hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take that left tricep, reach it up over the head if you can. If you can't, bring it in front of the body. Give that left tricep a good stretch. I can't even look up. Good, hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. Stretch out that right tricep. Feel a good stretch on the back of your arm. Also those shoulder muscles. Good, hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop those arms for me. You're gonna take that right ear, put it down towards that right shoulder, stretch out the left side of that neck. Good. We're gonna hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, bring that left ear towards that left shoulder. Stretch out the right side of that neck. Good. Hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and give me some neck circles. Doesn't matter which direction you go. I do 5 one direction and then switch. That's 4. And 5 go the opposite way. Don't make yourself dizzy, please. Good. All right. You're going to bring that chin down towards your chest. Roll those shoulders forward. Feel a nice stretch across the top of your back. And we're going to hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and open up that chest. Bring that chin up towards the ceiling. If it's easier to put your hands behind your back, go ahead and do so. I can't talk when I have my chin back, so we're going to hold this for about 10 seconds. Hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the middle. Good job. We're going to do some shoulder rolls, so you can roll those shoulders forward or backwards, whatever you're more comfortable with. Give me 3 more, 2, 1. We're going to go the opposite way. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we're going to take that right arm, reach it up over the head, stretch out the right side. Should feel a nice stretch down the side of your body there. We're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take the other arm, reach up over the head, stretch out the left side. Good. Hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. We're going to take that right leg, stick it straight out in front of you or as straight as you can. You're going to keep those toes up towards the ceiling, heel is on the ground. Reach for those toes. You should feel a nice stretch in that hamstring. Just reach as far as you can. If you can only get to the knee, that's fine, but lean into it to get that stretch on the hamstring. Good. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch legs here. Stick that left leg out, toes up towards the ceiling, heels on the ground. Reach for those toes or as far as you can. Get a good stretch in that hamstring. Good. Hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do some heel toes. So remember, we're coming up on the heels, raising the toes. Kind of like you're rocking those feet back and forward. Good. Give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that right foot. Give me some ankle circles. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. Go the opposite way. Good. Stop in 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Give me some ankle circles with the left foot. Good. We're going to switch directions in 3, 2, 1. Go the opposite way. Ooh, that's a little bit harder for me. All right, guys. We're going to stop there. That is going to complete our Monday morning leg exercise. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, if you have any recommendations or any suggestions, please send them over to Coatesville Area Senior Center or CASC. We are more than happy to hear what you have to say, and we'll try and incorporate whatever we can. To develop an exercise plan customized for your specific needs, please call 610-594-2060 to consult with a licensed healthcare professional at Elite Therapy Solutions. Thanks again for joining me, guys. I will see you all on Wednesday. Have a wonderful day.